Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Back in the League, our Let's Play Championship Manager 0102 series on BostonUnitedFM. In the last episode, we secured both promotion and the Division 3 title, meaning we've now gone up 2 levels in 2 years. So far, we have signed just 2 new permanent members of the squad. Centre-back Chris Morgan has come in from Barnsley after we activated his relegation release clause of £110,000. We've also signed Laurie Dudfield on a free transfer after his release from Hull City. Dudfield actually joined the Pilgrims twice in real life. David Town has joined South African club Supersport United on a free transfer. He's hardly played over the 3 seasons he's been with us. We did sign Spurs attacking midfielder Carlos Saavedra on loan for the season. However, after a couple of friendlies, Tottenham sold him to Peterborough United for £500,000. As his replacement, Lee Mansell has come in from Crewe Alexandra on loan. We're still in the market for signings and sales as we await a work permit for South African international goalkeeper Brian Baloyi. He spent the last 12 years at homeland club Kaizer Chiefs. We've also put an offer into Polish striker Arkadiusz Klimek in the hope of adding extra quality to our forward line. Kevin Heenan is also a potential signing up front, but we are awaiting an answer on our £60,000 offer. Matt Hocking could be on his way to Northwich Victoria on a free. In our first ever game in Division 2, we have a trip to Brentford, the team we beat to secure promotion towards the end of last season. Morgan, Mansell and Dudfield have all come straight into the lineup. Let's see how well we can start the season. It's always tough to start with an away game, but at least we're with somebody who's come up with us. But we are 1-0 up, 8 minutes gone. Laurie Dudfield puts us ahead. Always nice to see a striking signing score on his debut. Dudfield did have a good first season with Hull City on the game, but has hardly played for the last 2. But hopefully he'll be a decent signing. And we've gone 2-0 up, Sam Parkin. 36 minutes gone, 2-goal lead. It's all going well so far. Surely we can't make it 3 promotions in a row. Steady improvement has been the order of the game. Looking at the match stats, we're very much ahead in terms of statistics, backed up by the 2 goals we've scored. Just Graham Alexander on a 6 rating, everybody else is on a 7 or an 8, including the 2 goal scorers up top. There's nobody new on the bench to bring on, but we do have people like Mark Bailey, James Gould, Robert Reed, the youngster who came in towards the end of last season. Aaron Johnson played most of last season in central midfield. Alan O'Hare and Darryl Clare. But as it stands, we'll just carry on. No changes required as we make it... Oh, well, I thought we made it 3-0, but it must have been disallowed. Right, let's make some changes. I think we'll bring Alexander off. He's not had the greatest of games, so Bailey can come on for him. And then I think Clare can come on for Lowe. Leave another change for later on, getting towards the end of the game. But hopefully we'll just stroll through to full time. And we'll just make a change in the middle. I think we'll just bring O'Hare on for Mansell. Looks like he's had a steady debut. There we go, final whistle, 2-0 victory. 3rd in the league after just 1 game. QPR and Blackpool ahead of us. If you look at the other teams that we're playing this season, got Cardiff, Reading, Charlton, Brighton, all fairly decent sized clubs. We play Torquay, Wycombe, Chesterfield, all similar sized clubs. But unfortunately Laurie Dudfield has picked up an injury and he's going to be out for 3 weeks. Hopefully by the time we get to the next game we'll have the new striker in. And the board are pleased. Right, so Matt Hockin is on his way out. Don't think he was happy with the fact that I paid money for him and very, very rarely played him. But can't really complain when we won the league. He can go, which does free up a little bit of wage. He's on 35k a year. Okay, we paid £24,000 for him and he played twice. He's not going to get a game this season either. A few scout reports, which I'll have a look at soon. Right, another player we're getting rid of is Simon Weatherston. Just didn't play too well in Division 3. Another one who we can get his wage off the bill in 90k a year for someone who's hardly playing. Right, so the striker, the Polish striker, has agreed terms. He's a B team international and he's got some really good attributes. Looking at his stamina and strength, work rate, heading, jumping, so he's quite a focal point to an attack. I'm looking at playing him instead of Sam Parkin, but obviously Parkin scored in the game at the weekend, so we'll see. Hopefully it won't take too long for him to get his work permit. We've also got another striker coming in on trial, a Dutch former under-21 international. As before, he's got some good attributes. I'll just put him in the reserves and see how he does. And Weatherston has agreed to go. Another one apparently clashed with me, but that will be due to not playing and then being put on the transfer list without requesting it. But he can go. Now, David Noble is someone who did sign for Boston in real life. Doesn't look like he's available for loan from Arsenal, but I think he's worth trying. Try and get him until the end of the season. See what happens. If you don't ask, you don't get. Right, the reserves are drawn 4-all. Let's have a look and see how they got on in terms of the players. So, Dennerboom didn't actually score. It was Douglas who scored twice. Someone who's probably on the fringes of the first team squad now. And our bid for Kevin Heenan has been rejected. Let's just bump it up a little bit. We'll go to 70. And they don't want to loan out David Noble, not for free anyway, so we'll give it another go. We'll go 50% this time. See if we can get him. But today we've got a home game with Blackpool. I think we keep the same squad. The only thing we've got to change is going to be Laurie Dudfield. He picked up that injury. He does play on that left-hand side, which is perfect for Darryl Clare to come in, who's a two-footed player, and then David Norris can go onto the bench. I need to put Gary Birch into the reserve so he can play some games. He's on trial as well. But apart from that, we'll go straight into the game. See if we can beat the Seasiders. I think this season is just going to be trying to get as many points as possible early on. As we go 1-0 up, Ryan Lowe scores his first goal of the season. The board wanted us to battle bravely against relegation. That's pretty much what I think as well. Maybe we can get into mid-table. But you never know what's going to happen, really, with this team. Even last season, we started with a win, lost the next few games, and looked like we was going to be in a relegation battle, but ended up turning it round and then won the league in the end by quite a margin. But we got through to half-time. Over 4,500 people in the ground. Everyone's doing okay, especially Jamie Victory's on a 9, Willie Guray's on an 8 in goal, and then goal scorer Ryan Lowe is also on an 8. We'll leave it as it is for now. We'll just have a quick look at the match stats. We're bossing it a little bit. And we've got a second. Mansell gets his first for the club. I just thought that central midfield role just needed a little bit of quality in there. I know he had Cole Robinson, but he, as a two-footed player, has gone out and played on the left-hand side of the free. He's more of an all-round player rather than an attacking midfielder. And Mansell's got another one. I think we just might as well make some changes for the sake of it. We are 3-0 up now. Let's take Parkin off, bring on Norris. O'Hare can come in for Robinson. And then Reed can come on for Greg Pearce. And there we go. Game over. 3-0. 2 wins out of 2. 5 goals scored. 0 conceded. And the board are delighted with the victory. 2 out of 2. We've got 6 points in our quest to avoid a relegation battle. It's going well. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.